Hey guys, JK here, and today we are going over a Colosseo push map with Soldier. Now, this match is somewhere in the Platinum range. I say somewhere because we know matchmaking has been a little weird lately. Sometimes there's diamonds with bronzes, and it's a whole thing. For all intents and purposes, we're gonna call this a Plat game. In Season 3, my main pick has been Torb. I've been pretty much insta-locking him almost every match. However, for this match, I went Soldier. The main reason is because for the prior matches before this one, I've been running into a lot of Pharahs. Now, Soldier isn't the #1 counter to Pharah, regardless of what the community thinks, mainly because his primary fire lacks the burst to take her down. But he is somebody I am very comfortable with, and I thought he'd be fun to play on this map. So, because I'm used to playing Torb, you'll see in this opening play that I actually take a right flank that I usually do with him. You see, when I play Torb, I overload, place a turret, and usually get at least 1 to 2 guaranteed kills on the backline. Usually an Ana that's sitting in there scoped. Because I'm playing Soldier, I get there too fast. I sprinted. And because of that, if I go and peek my head out, I will see the entire team and I will perish. There's no way I'd win in that situation. So I take a few shots, trying to lure somebody out to have a 1v1. When that doesn't work, I've essentially wasted my time with this flank and I return back to my team. Luckily, my team was actually really good and were holding the fight down without me pretty well. Alright, pop quiz time. How many times did I reload in that hallway? Was it A, 3, B, 5, C, 7, or D, 2? If you answered B5, you would be correct. I reloaded 5 times that hallway for no reason. There are a lot of people who play this game who have a problem with chronic reloading. I unfortunately am one of them. And seeing this VOD back, I am going to unbind my reload key and put it in Narnia on my keyboard so I can't press it anymore during fights. I possibly could have taken out the Orisa early on if I hadn't reloaded 5 times during this clip. Before we leave the hallway, I just want to give a quick overview of how hard my team is carrying. Our Reaper works very well with our Reinhardt in the front lines, with Moira backing them up. And they pretty much do it without me. I'm gonna be honest, I do not contribute much to this first fight, or I think the second one, besides the second one gaining some attention. So here I take a position of behind cover. I also dodged that Helix rocket because I know it's not safe to duck out of cover yet because I don't want to take that 120 damage to the face. Mainly, I'm just trying to divert attention. Here, I take the side, and I still don't consider myself contributing that much. Doing some helpful fire, but I do secure the kill on the Ana. Any elimination or support is very good. I take some cover here. Mainly, I do not want to get magnetic grenaded. Unfortunately, I'm taken down by the Cass, who has 1 HP, and yes, I am very sad about it. By the time I make it back to the point, I realize that most of my team is dead, so I take some shots to see if I can secure any kills and leave. So I regroup with my team. Regrouping is one of the most important skills you can use in Overwatch, and in fact, usually separates the bottom ranks from the top ranks. You always need to be aware of how many people are alive and how many are dead. Moira focuses this soldier down, so I follow her in, help with suppressing fire. This secures the kills, and our team once again takes control of the robot. I am barely on the objective this game, and it works really well whenever you're on soldiers. Because you have high mobility with that sprint, you don't really want to sit on the payload, or the push bot in this case. You want to be running around. This ball actually misplayed their combo. They should have deployed the mines and then did the slam. Because they did it backwards, I was able to regain control of my hero and get out safely. Unfortunately for them, I took a flank, pop visor, got the nano boost, and that was GG for that team fight. Whenever you do visor, you want to make sure to prioritize the lower health targets. That way you can get through it as fast as possible and get a higher kill count. Here I take a position behind the truck just to get some poke in, but I realize they're going to advance too close, especially with the swap on the tank. So I go ahead and go all the way around to have that distance. You always want to keep your distance with soldier. With our tank down, that means it's time to retreat. As you can see here, the Moira chased me for a little bit, and that's what I was mainly focusing on. But once I no longer heard her footsteps, I then heard the bullets in the hallway, and I knew Moira could probably get out, but it's better to kill her attacker than it is to just let them go. Because they came through the door, I was able to surprise them, take out that soldier, but of course the Kiriko TP'd away, and there's nothing I can do about that, so there's no point in chasing. Because we were all there, we're able to push the attack from the side and pincer them. This actually is a really good play by my team. You can see the Reaper ults, and even though there's no Death Blossom in the kill feed, it still got the entire team very low and was a big factor of why we were able to wipe them so fast. Here, I take a quick flank to try to take out a support, and unfortunately I didn't do enough damage. I didn't commit to this, mainly because I knew that Ana had nade and sleep and also all of her teammates. I could not stay there long. Unfortunately, because I messed up, it was just a wasted flank. Unfortunately, the team takes out 2 of my comrades, but I do get a quick limb on the sleeping Moira, thanks to my Ana's sleep dart. But because we were down, I decide to leave and regroup with my team. There's no point in dying if you don't have to die. Here's just me and Soldier trading some blows. Neither of us hard committing to each other because there's no point, but Big Slam, Koa, and also Visor. One too many ults, I would say, but because of how fast I've been getting ults, I'm not too mad about it. Once again, I take my position at the truck, using it as cover, and apply some pressure of them respawning. My Reinhardt helps me out with the shield, but once again, I do know that I'm way too close, and with seeing my Reinhardt get destroyed, I know I have to secure a kill now if we want to stay. And the Ana gets way too close, and she's dead. The Cass, also too close, dead. I take a little look around to make sure we're still up, and I decide to continue with the push bot. But they pop Visor. Unfortunately, because we have no tank and they pop more ults, we have to leave. Once again, I mark the position of the door because I want the Ana to not go up. I need her to come this way so she won't die. And once again, I hear those bullets chasing our Moira. Secure the kill. You always want to help your supports get out of danger, because they will support you in turn. Now that our Reinhardt is back, we're able to take a proper team fight. I popped Visor here a little too early. I did want it to pop behind the wall just to get the opening animation out of the way and they don't know where I am, but it doesn't matter because we just roll them. Here I am at the truck again. Now, this is interesting. I get the cast very low. Now, the reason I didn't go up close to secure that final kill, I could have meleeed him. However, I knew he had magnetic grenade. I did not trust getting up close, meleeing him, getting magnetic grenaded, and then surviving through, because I didn't want to get picked myself. And then here, as you can see, we again use a bunch of ults, but it did not matter because it was the last fight and we win. I would say one of my big mess ups for this game was taking too long on my flanks. Unfortunately, that is sort of the nature of Soldier 76. Because you've got the sprint, you want to use it. You want to get around the map and flank, but not every flank is going to work out. Because you never know where the enemy actually is and what they're actually going to do in response. Alright, and that's it for this Colosseo gameplay commentary. If you like this kind of content, please leave a like and subscribe. It really helps the channel out a lot, and I appreciate the feedback. Alright, until next time. Bye!